Good afternoon, everybody. This is Lenine from Always in Stitches. Peter, the turkey, is behind the camera. It is Tuesday, October the 4th. I just celebrated my 40th wedding anniversary last Sunday.
Congratulations.
Yes, we went to Jim Dandy for lunch, and if you're from here, you're going to go, oh, brother. So anyway, and Jim Dandy has stopped their hot buffet because it's too expensive. So it was very traumatic. Anyway, welcome to the show, channel, whatever. Like us, subscribe, comment, whatever. Well, we will have a giveaway at the end of the Flosstube, and we have last time's winner to announce. So Kathy and I went to Iowa last week, and we had a ball. We went to West Des Moines. If you've ever been there, it's a very nice area. But we went to West Des Moines and stayed in the Drury Inn. And Heidi Kaisand, who is American Quilt Retailer and Hen and Chicks Quilt Shop, had a quilt shop owners retreat for those of us that are getting into the business, those of us that have been in here a while. It had Instagram information. It had personality information, like staffing kind of stuff. So we had a great time, and we spent Wednesday in Winterset, Iowa, shopping and going to the Iowa Quilt Museum and another quilt shop that's actually in Winterset. So Cappy and I had some shopping therapy. Yes. This is one of my new shopping. I got this in Winterset, Iowa. It was a very nice shop. And we were in there shopping before lunch, and she was our speaker at lunchtime. So that was fun. The lady that owns the shop. So anyway, let's get started. Shop of the week is, I'm going to read you some information, but I've got the information on the paper. It's Stitches Unlimited, and it's at 715 Old Hickory Road in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 9 to 12, closed Sunday and Monday. If you've never been to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, or that area in general, it is a great time. We've camped there a couple of times. They've got great shopping, a lot of Amish. The quilting's great, but there's several cross-stitch shops in this area. So if you get a minute, they look like they have a lot of stuff. So give them a shout out if you're in that area and tell them I sent you. Okay, so Peter just asked me this, and I didn't know the answer, and it's on my paper. Friday, which you'll probably, I think he gets this uploaded or downloaded or some loaded on Thursday afternoon late. So on Friday, I got an announcement. It's National World Smile Day. So everybody's got to smile at each other, and you got to be nice. Everybody be nice. Just don't be snarky. No snarky. So Friday, National World Smile Day. So anyway, I'm going to have to work on that smiling stuff. Anyway, so we're going to look at some old items that I've had in my stash for a long time. I wonder if that's stash in my decorations. Anyway, I looked up to see today if I could figure out, this is Dracula, and darned, I could not find the pattern. I did it about 10 years ago probably, and it was a sample years ago. But isn't he cute? He's a very fun Dracula, Mr. Dracula.
He has a good barber.
Yeah, isn't that great crew cut? Yeah, he's got a good thing going. So that's Mr. Dracula. And another one I did, this is, oh gosh, what's this called? Sugar Pumpkin or something like that. It's from Fig Tree. It's a pattern from Fig Tree. And I did this several years ago as a sample for the shop. It's got 2 little strawberries on it. So I got that out of my pumpkin stash. I just robbed some things from home when I was, oh here, see.
Out of your pumpkin patch.
Out of my pumpkin patch. And then this I did, oh gosh, probably 20 years ago. I don't know. It's a Mill Hill kit. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the Mill Hill, am I not good?
There we go, we're good.
Okay, it's a Mill Hill beaded kit. And I've done quite a few of these through the years. They're fun, they're on perforated paper. They include the floss and all the beads and the paper. And we carry quite a few of these in the shop. But this one I think is a retired one, but I had to share it with you because it's so pretty.
That's cool.
And these are fun to do. Cappy has started one. She loves flamingos, and she started one of the Mill Hill kits. It's not pretty. it doesn't look so good. So we're going to have to work on her and her cross stitch. She's good at lots of things, but we need to practice with her on her cross stitch because it's not too pretty. So that's that's my old stash stuff. What's next? Fresh Threads Studio. What's fresh? Oh, okay. All of you out there in cross stitch land, all the tubers, that's like potatoes. Aren't potatoes tubers?
Tubers.
All you floss tubers out there, I need your help. First of all, Lakeside Linens. We've had fabric from Lakeside Linens. They've got great fabric, cross stitch fabric. I cannot find how to get a hold of them. Their email's not good, their Facebook's not good. So if anybody out there in Flosstube land knows how to order from Lakeside Linens, please give me a comment below because I can't do it. And also, I'm looking for, this was the, oh gosh, Book of Stitching or whatever, where I did 4 binders full of, and I showed you guys a couple of times ago. This is some cross stitch that has counted cross stitch and wool applique in the same pattern. And it's called Fresh Threads Studio, but it's from 2010, 2011, something like that. I've looked for them. I love to do wool applique and counted cross stitch. They've got some really cute things, but in that picture Peter just showed you, the pumpkin and something, but it's wool, the rabbit's wool, and I want to find somebody that does the two together and see if I can, I'm going to show you another one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cross like the stocking is wool, and then it's cross stitch at the top, and I just can't find anybody that's doing that. And this particular designer, Fresh Threads Studio, I believe it's Linda and I'd have to look so I don't mess up Peter. They aren't on Facebook. They aren't anywhere. So if anybody knows anybody that's doing these kind of things, I'd really appreciate giving me a shout out again about that. So that's some things that I've been looking for. Okay, behind me, you will notice this really cool quilt. Peter chose this one today for our floss tube. It is 9 different wool blocks that we did as a group back, oh gosh, 5 or 6 years ago. We each picked a barn and then wool appliqued it, and it was a good learning experience for some of the girls that had never done that before. But we sell this pattern, and it's called Where the Cows Come Home. Nice book. But, you know, if you're interested in this, we have several of these books. We've had this up for quite a while. It uses quite a bit of wool out of your stash. And we do sell wool here too, but if you're interested, give us a call and we'll set you up with a book. Oh, I have an announcement. I think I told you guys this last time. I have been in contact with Carol Meek. She's an antique sampler collector from Indianapolis. She has 9 Indiana old samplers from the 1800s, like 1820, 1802. I can't remember all the dates. I went to her house about 2 weeks ago and got to look at all of her samplers. It was so much fun. I'm going to get to buy 8 of them. I gave her an amount that I had to spend, and I said, this is what I've got. So we decided on 8. So she's going to keep one that is her favorite. And I get to go down sometime either this week or in whatever works into her schedule. But I actually am going to get 8 framed antique samplers. So I can't wait to share those with you, and I'm going to hopefully bring out some motifs out of each one of these samplers and make some smalls, or have people that I know help me make smalls to incorporate with these samplers. So I'm so excited about that. I feel honored because I get to be the keeper of history, and that's very important to me. I do genealogy a lot, and it means so much to me that they're going to be kept safe. So that's an exciting announcement. Let's see. We're going to talk about fully finished now. I don't remember what I did with them. I think I only have one. Oh, I only have one fully finished. These are my butterflies from Marjorie Baston, and they're butterflies. And I started it in probably May, and I finished it last month. And it's out of the 4 Seasons pattern booklet. I got a frame at Goodwill. And it had mats already in it, which fit perfectly. And the fabric is 28 count Lugana light blush. So, and I used DMC floss, but I thought that turned out really pretty.
Looks really
That's
nice.
just kind of what I wanted it to look like. So
I think the background color really complements the colors of the moths.
that's fun. And so that's all my fully finished. With being gone last week, I didn't have a lot of time to stitch, but I do have some almost finished. Okay, so we talked about this wool pillow from last time. I had 3 of them with my daughter's last names and my last name, and I finished Allison's. And this is from the pattern is Prim Gatherings, personalized jack-o'-lantern. And we have the patterns, and it's actually a kit, and in the kit they have the wool and flannel. The flannel is the background, and then it's got another piece. It's got a couple pieces of wool in it. So, but these are available, and I've got that one done. All I need to do is I ordered some 14 by 14 pillows, left the bottom open so I could stuff it. And then hopefully I'm going to give these to the girls for Christmas. So I got that almost done. I mean, it's nearly complete. And I have something else done. Now, which envelope is it in? Oh, here it is.
Nobody told me, so I don't know.
Okay, this, I don't know. Cappy's in the background. She's bothering me.
I'm going to run the paper shredder.
Whatever. This is
You might as well.
Mason. Peter, don't laugh. You're going to make it.
Did she just cut something on
think
that
she
paper cutter?
Yeah. This is Mason Jar Moths by...
Where did you
Tiny
find that
artist.
one?
Which one? The boss, Cappy?
Yeah, where'd you find
I've
that
known
one?
her for 30-some years. So, anyway, this is what it looked like on the pattern. And I just have to get something framed. I don't have what I used, darn it. I saw it somewhere. Oh, I have a birthday card. You want me to send oh my gosh, I tell you. You know, other people know what they're doing. I just don't know what I'm doing. Well, anyway,
Well, it's an
whatever I
adventure.
use, it's really pretty. Oops. So, that was fun. I got that done. Just got to figure out how to finish it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, what's next on my list? Fully finished. Finished. Whips. We're going to take a deep breath with whips. These are some of the ones I've worked on. I didn't work on all the ones I've shown you in the past, but I did work on some. Okay, so this is Raven Moon. Do you want me to put this someplace besides where I'm putting it, or is this okay?
No, it's okay.
Okay, this is what I've gotten done with Raven Moon.
Oh, the moon's coming along.
Yes,
Filling
and
in.
I get bored with the black, so I move up to the moon.
Looks nice.
So I think a couple weeks I'll have it done. And then he finished it, just framed it plain, just put it in a plain black frame, so I don't know what I'll do with that. But I worked on that one. Let's see. Oh, this is one I think I'm starting. Oh, my Blackbird. This is America by Blackbird in my Blackbird project bag. Okay, here's my Blackbird America.
That's nice.
This is so
Flag
much
is
fun.
really coming along.
If I could just sit and do this one, I'd be just a happy little camper. And it's a 25 count mushroom Lugana. So I worked on that some. My husband knows I go home and watch an hour of TV a night. And we watch 24, which is a very old series
That's a
with
good
Jack
one.
Bauer. But I'm in love with Jack Bauer right now. So we're on season 7. And I watch 1 hour, and during that 1 hour I also cross stitch. So he knows not to ask me dumb questions. Okay, so this is my Manny Donna Cape Cod 1620 sewing box. And it was a kit that this is what I'm doing the cartonnage with when it gets
Nice.
finished. And it's 32 count linen amber toasted almond. And I got the girl finished. I finished her last night.
Nice.
I like the 2 borders because they look kind of Cornish or,
Yeah.
fallish. I don't know. It just, and she'll be an insert in one of the pockets in the
That's
sewing
neat.
box that actually Nancy and Deborah picked up at Market. They always bring me back something from Market because I let 2 of the employees go to Market. I've been a couple of times and I think, well, it'd be nice for other people to see what's going on, so I send other employees to Market. So I sent Nancy and Deborah. This is my Pin Keep Club from Scattered Seed Samplers. And I can't remember what's this one called. Gathering Together Pin Keep. So that one I worked on some. It's getting pretty close.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I love the colors in that.
Yeah. And it's got just a little touch of gray blue in it to kind of make it. Are you going to clean up after me when I get done, Peter? I'm making a mess on the floor.
I heard Virginia offered.
Oh, did Virginia offer?
Yeah.
Virginia's in trouble. So you make up for your trouble? Okay, so this is Friend Stitch. Now, Friend Stitch, of course, is sold out, but next year, Friend Stitch will be sometime in the fall. It's Bent Creek and, I can't remember. But they always send you a chart ahead of time, and then during Friend Stitch, which is a Zoom meeting, and like we got together at my house last time, and there were 4 or 5 of us, and we had the Zoom meeting. But they're going to show us how to finish it. So I have gotten this far because I didn't realize I didn't have all my thread. So I've got that far, which is going to be a little fat bird with a Christmas tree. So he'll be cute. I made a mess with the floss.
Okay.
And I just want to also take a minute to think about the people in Florida, especially Southwest Florida, that have had Hurricane Ian on their minds for a week. We do have a place in Cape Coral. I'm thankful that we didn't have any more damage than we did. We had minor damage, but some of the places that we go to on a regular basis when we're down there is gone. We're real close to Matlacha and Pine Island, and it's just not there. So between Sanibel and Fort Myers Beach and those areas, I am just so sorry, and I've been praying for you guys. I hope that every day just brings a little more peace to each one of you that have lost so much. So we have all been thinking about you up here in Indiana. So I just wanted to say a shout out to you guys. This is Sneaky Spooky Spells. And like, I don't have the picture. I should grab that pattern. But Sneaky Spooky Spells, I've done a little more on. I got some of the ghosts done.
Love that fabric.
I know, isn't that fun? I like the sparkle. It's some kind of
too.
opalescence. I don't know which one this is. I'd have to, I guess if I cheated and looked down here, maybe I could tell. Crystal something. Anyway, I get so bored when it's just one color, so I have to move on to something else. I don't do well with one color, but that's gonna be pretty when it gets done next year.
Okay.
I love the ghost and his pet bat.
Yeah, it's pet bat. I like bats.
I do
You like
too.
bats?
I love bats.
Yeah, I like bats. If you've ever been to Carlsbad Caverns, you gotta go. If you haven't been, you gotta go. In the evening, around dusk, all the bats come out of the cavern and they make this big tornado thing in the sky, and it's all the bats. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's my favorite part. Okay, so now I've got a small, I'm making this pattern, charm circles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I got
Me
this
and my sisters.
Yeah, when we went to the retreat in August at Prim Gatherings, I got the kit with some charms. These are me and my sister charms, and I'm sorry I don't know what line it was from. This is a free pattern. It's on their website. We'll also have it available in the shop for free. And today we got in me and my sister charm pack.
Oh,
it's
I
called
love
Picnic
fabric.
Pop. And this would be
Oh,
so cute
beautiful.
with that charm pattern. It's
Yeah,
very
it would.
easy to do. It's kind of a bow tie pattern, but we got these in today, so they'll be out on
Can
the
you
floor.
hold that to the-
Oh, sorry.
Need to get a better shot.
We'll have
Oh,
these
that's
out on the floor
fun.
yet today.
I love their fabrics.
I'm Nancy. Yeah, and they are great people. They're her and her Barb and oh darn. Barb and who, Cappy?
Barb
Mary. Oh my gosh. I tell you, it's awful to lose your mind. Barb and Mary are a hoot. They are bad. They'll get you in trouble fast. But here's the free pattern. So I mean, we've got it. It's going to be here in the shop if you want to come get a pattern. Let's see. Oh, I made floss cards. Now this is another thing I need my Flosstube buddies to help me with. It took me forever. First of all, I didn't know what a floss card was. Well, so I ordered these from Vistaprint. And this is what they look like. This is my grandma, Murdy. She was born in 1882. And I never knew her. She died when I was 6 months old. My mom was the last of 9 kids, and I was an oops, so I never got to know any of my grandparents. But on the back, I put, look how nice, I thought, well, I'll do something like this. So I put my name and email address, phone number, and then I put floss brand, floss name, and floss number.
Nice.
Thinking, Well, now I can't decide. I have a fat hole punch. I have a fat hole punch. A medium hole punch, and a teeny weeny hole punch. Well, I don't really want to put a hole in Murdy's head or on this, so I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put my punches. But anyway, I got punches yesterday, so I'm going to have floss cards to give away if I ever figure out what I'm doing. That was the hardest thing to figure out. I don't know how people come up with all those cool floss cards on their when they're showing on their floss tubes. So I don't know.
I think if I were to make a floss card, I would definitely have a horse on it.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I would never have guessed that.
It would be the best floss card ever.
Absolutely. Anyway, okay, so I've noticed that some people on Flosstube talk about what they might do next. So I've got 2 things that I maybe 2. Maybe I have more than that. I have 3, I think. What did I do with
3's good.
What did I do with this paper? Did I leave it on the... Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to skip that one. But this one is Lady Halloween.
Oh, I love that one.
Yes, and there's 2 colors. I want to show you guys. There's 2 colors. There's white with these DMC flosses.
Let me get those colors.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then on the back, she has another option. It's like a... Oh gosh, I don't know, a beige with just black floss.
Yep.
Well, I've decided I'm doing the white one with this couple of different grays and black.
I love it.
Yep.
Man, I'm jealous.
Are you jealous? So that's what
I might have to do that one with you.
One of my things I'm going to do as soon as I get it. One of my
When are you
projects.
starting that?
Well, I don't know. Probably in a couple of weeks. Like it won't be before.
What count are you doing it on?
I think this is 32 count white Lugano.
Ah, that's awesome.
So you could do 14 or 16, and she gives all kinds of sizes, so it doesn't really matter. This is I'm in a club. It's Hilltop Cross Stitch Club, and it's these little guys.
Oh.
And each month has a different one. So I picked this one.
Look at the bunny.
And here are the flosses. They're all DMC. I think she has maybe a couple of different. But I picked those flosses to go with the bunny. And then in the kit that I got, I have the fabric to go. It looks like a 14 count Aida. And then she gives the backing fabric. Nice. And she sends the batting and the cardboard pieces. And they're so cool. Look at these cool little dealy bobs. That's for the embellishments. Nice. She sends it all with you, so you don't have to go. Have you ever looked for a piece of either pom-poms or lace? You know you have it. It's somewhere in the house, but you're darned if you can find it.
Yeah, when I looked for something at the shop.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get the right color, the right size, the right everything.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to work. These are 2 things I'm going to work on. And then I got this the other day. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait a minute. I got to show you this one. This is one of the things I'm going to start.
Oh, it's an
old one.
That is. Yeah.
Batch of Pumpkins by Homespun Elegance. And this is not this is not in print anymore, but I did notice Etsy and eBay both carry, and they're $5, so it's not like it's a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
So this is the fabric I'm going to put it on.
What a nice match.
And I had the floss. Here's the floss. And there's the picture. And I'm going to have to try to find the embellishments. There's some pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, ghost, stars, things on there, so I'm going to have to try to find that. But isn't that going to be pretty?
Yeah.
I might wait till after Halloween to start this for next year, but
That's neat.
that's going to be fun to do. Okay, and then a sewing project I want to do. This is by Happy Hollow Designs. And if you like to sew, or maybe you're not really too into it, Happy Hollow uses a grid work to do their patterns on. And I have made a couple of things with their kits. The kits come with everything you need but the fabric. But it's like a Quilt Smart.
Oh, neat.
So it's
Slay
upside
it
down,
down,
but
yeah.
you put this on white and then you sew it and then you cut it apart. But it's got the whole thing in there, and it has the embellishments in the back, what you do for the nose and the fluff around, I think it's around his hat pom-pom. So it's got the embellishments too. So I'm going to work on that. Some people don't like this so much, but I really enjoy it. It's kind of fun to do with that grid work, so I'll do it. Okay. What now? Sweet Fire Road. What's Sweet Fire Road?
Fabric.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, Peter.
Yeah, no problem.
It's brand new, hot off the press. It's like... Here, I need to move this. I need to talk about that in a minute. Okay, Sweet Fire Road just came in from Moda. And this is called Wild Meadow. And this is a bad picture, but this is the colorways that are in that line. Beautiful. I just love the greens and the pinks and the purples together. That is just going to be great. We just got this in yesterday afternoon right before we closed. So I picked a couple of bolts to show you guys, but it'll be out on the floor later today. So I think there's probably, I would guess there's 20 bolts.
Yeah, it looked like it was a full collection.
Yeah. So we got that in yesterday. I wanted to share. Okay. Now I got, gosh. Let's see. New patterns. We've got new patterns to show you today. They make fun of us because we get so many new patterns in. Okay, here's our first one. It's by the Bay Needle Art, and it's Vineyard Summer. And on the back, there are some little goodies that you get.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I know it's a floss card, but I'm not sure what else is in there.
Some type of a clear plastic.
But it's using DMC, so that's a pretty one we got in yesterday. We got in support group. Art. So that's going to be a fun Lori Holt one in honor of, or in, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I haven't heard, but it's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Next is Bent Creek Hope. That's a pretty one. Bent Creek, I always like their
I
stuff.
like that.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Love, peace, health, family. Well, I was reading the border.
Oh, sorry.
Family, comfort, happiness, joy.
There you go. Ready?
Yeah.
Mountain Cabin by Lucy
Ooh,
Beam.
That's neat.
Nancy will like that one. Okay, Quirky Quaker Turtle. That looks like a fun little Quaker motif
That's
to do.
fun.
Yep, that'd be a fun one. Okay, this is From the Heart. Sing on Rejoicing. Sing on Rejoicing every day. That's kind of fun.
That's got a neat border. I like the flowers.
Okay, this is From the Heart Dutch Birds.
Ooh, I love the colors.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very Dutch.
Yep, and then this is From the Heart Dutch Mini Sampler. And that reminds me of one of the samplers that I'm actually going to get.
Oh, that's
not quite that
neat.
colorful, but it's the motifs aren't centered, or it's kind of.
And it's partial borders.
Yeah.
And they're
Yep. It's a practice.
experimenting different borders. That's
Samplers
neat.
are experiments. This is Tiny Modest Autumn House on a Hill. I always like their little
I like
stuff.
the red.
Country Cottage Needleworks, Drosselmeyer's Toy Store. Okay, Fairy Wool in the Wood, Nativity 2022. Okay, Fairy Wool in the Wood, Christmas Mug 2022. Had my grandkids over the weekend, and we made hot chocolate and put marshmallows. I think they had more marshmallows than they did hot chocolate, but who's counting? They were at Nana's house, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Just Another Button Company is doing some. This is Oh
my
Holy
goodness,
Night,
look
and
at that.
they do some really cute kits that are different, and they maybe sometimes use. I know one of Nancy Halverson's. They turned designs they turned into a cross stitch. This is October Moonlight by Just Another Button Company, and they come with all the fun little buttons. Look at that
all
owl.
that. I would buy that just for those buttons.
I know.
For all those little pumpkins.
Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we have Art to Heart, and this is from Just Another Button Company too. Comes with a couple little buttons, but it's ho ho ho. So they've taken that Art to Heart and made it into a cross stitch. And here's another Art to Heart. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Okay, let's see. December Snapshot by Pine Mountain. We have all the snapshots now, I believe. Those are fun, and if you put them in a frame that you can trade out every month, use the same frame for all of your designs. That's kind of a fun way to do that. This is Fairy Wool in the Wood Music Christmas Tree Ornament, and it's got a great big giant bell. It's a nutcracker. Okay, let's see. Fairy Wool in the Wood, The Search for the Perfect Pumpkin. Oh gosh. Okay, Fairy Wool in the Wood, ABC.
Neat.
Little pin cushion.
Neat.
Fairy Wool in the Wood, Good Night, Sleep Tight. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Lucy Beam Tomato Tavern. This would be good for some of you tomato collectors, tomato pincushion collectors. That would add a little dimension to your collection. Waxing Moon Designs Halloween Littles. Pineberry Lane, Mrs. McGuire, Almost Halloween. I told you I had a witch in my family, right? Back in 1690s
No.
in Salem. Yep. Well, actually, he was a warlock, and he got hung.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it was in Massachusetts. Pumpkin Crow by Southern Stitchers Company. He wasn't really a warlock. They just accused him of being one. Cappy's laughing again. Southern Stitchers, Let Freedom Ring. I like the way they put this on a basket.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. Carriage House Sampling's Garden Sampler.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's very bright.
It's a nice alphabet.
Carriage. Now, this was a funny one. Carriage House Sampling's Egg in a Bowl. Do you know why it's an egg in a bowl? Neither did I. Because the egg's on her head, and there's salt and pepper, and it looks like toast and an hourglass. Well, on the back, it has a recipe for egg in a bowl. Boil the eggs until desired doneness. Make toast in a single serving bowl. Add the add the cooked egg and chop into bite-sized pieces. Add butter, salt, and pepper.
Egg in a bowl, there you go.
I've heard of toad in a hole. Have you ever heard of toad in a hole?
No.
That's a piece of bread in a skillet, and then you break the egg into it and you toast it.
I love that.
Yeah. What is this?
Calico Confectionery.
I like that. It's
Shine
a
on
sampler.
Harvest
Look at that
Moon.
moon. And
I do too.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the alphabet. Oh, and it spells out on the top.
Does it
Shine
spell out
on
something?
Harvest, yeah. Shine
You want me
on
to sing a
harvest
song?
moon.
I can sing a song. Shine on, up in the sky. Okay, so that's all of our new patterns. We've got a personal shopper here at the shop, and it varies from day to day who it is, but give us a call, 317-776-4227. If you see anything you like and you want to order it, just give us a call. We'll send it to you. We have a giveaway from last time. We pulled a name, and I think it was, what was it? What was the question?
Oh, the question
floss.
is favorite floss.
Yep, favorite floss. So last time it was a Primrose Cottage Needle Arts bag, and it has the Spooky Smalls
Ooh, love those.
from Primrose.
Love.
Yep, it's got that book. It's a brand new book. We have Primrose Cottage Notebook.
Notebook.
Or this is to put all the floss on there that you need. Oh yeah, sorry. You can't take me anywhere. And we have a little box from Moda and an always, oh no, this is a Primrose Cottage actually. This is a Primrose Cottage pen, ink pen. So we have a little Primrose Cottage giveaway.
It's a Primrose Parade.
That's right. Susan Smith is our winner today, and she likes, her favorite floss is Gentle Art, which I would have to agree. Gentle Art's hard to get right now, but hopefully they're going to get caught up someday, and we'll have a big stock. We try to carry all the Gentle Art and Classic Color Works and Weeks Dye Works floss. We've got as much as we can get when we can get it. So anyway, Susan, I need you to comment below, and let's see, I think there's an email address on there. Is there an email address on our Flosstube? But do info@alwaysinstitches1.com. And someone then will get your address and things and get this sent out to you yet this week if we hear from you. Now today we have another one. We have another little giveaway. Let me put Susan's stuff away. I don't want to lose any of her. Gotta get her Primrose Cottage notebook thing. Okay, today's prize is from Annie B's Folk Art, and if you haven't watched, she's got a great floss tube. I also have other friends like Tammy Blaylock and Christine from Mountain Country Girl. Oh, is that it? Okay. Mountain Craft Studio.
Yep.
I can't remember things like that.
I have a
can't
hard
remember
time
my own
remembering
name.
too. I start typing it and then
it comes up.
YouTube knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so they're both good shoppers here at the shop. So watch their floss. Tammy's is Creative Country Girl. And Christine, and they're both here close, so watch their floss tubes sometime. Okay, so anyway, we have 3 charts from Annie B's, Good Shepherd Sampler, Christmas in the Country, and Welcome to Our Patch. I like this because it looks quiltish. So we've got that, 3 charts, and always in stitches, Zappy Dot Needle Keeper. A Moda needle book, and we always need more 310 floss. And 310 is one, you need 310 for each one of these charts, so I stuck because I'm always running out of. So today's question, did we decide on today's question?
No, we never decided.
We were talking about other
We were
things.
talking
Let's
about
see.
it, trying to come up with it.
What's your favorite Halloween treat? Is it a caramel apple? Is it popcorn? Is it Snickers? Let's see. Mine would have to be Reese's Cups. Reese's Cups are... I like Snickers too, though. I don't know. But we all have something that we got back when we were a kid, when we went trick-or-treating, that we fought over. So list that on your comments, and next time we'll pull a name and send you these great little treats. So, everybody have a great week. Spend some time stitching, however much time you can do. 15 minutes is what I give myself. 15 minutes a day on different projects, but 15 minutes. So, just give yourself 15 minutes a day to stitch, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a great one. Bye.